And you are live. Yo, 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 yo. What it do? This is Iggity Biggity Bossy-Leeny. You know from where? East Oakland, California. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm still waiting for more people to pull in. I know this is kind of early, especially for a big bossy boss. But hey, man, today, you know what it is. We have a special guest all the way from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I had to get it in when I get it in. So it is now 3 p.m. Cali time, 5 p.m. Chicago time, 6 p.m. New York time. Yes, we still will do a Friday night tap in later tonight, 9 o'clock my time. But for the right now, we're going to get into it with Minister Jap. So in transparency, I'm waiting for him to tap in. I messaged him about less than 10 minutes ago. So we're going to see which way he's going to come in through the WhatsApp or his laptop, whatever. But he did just message me. He said he will be on very shortly. So in the meantime, in between time, you got Iggity Biggity Bossy-Leeny with T-Love Entertainment.
T-Leezy from the Bay, doing it our way. You feel me?
Man. How you feeling today, loved one?
Man, I'm straight ahead, man. I'm feeling lovely. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, just waiting on the man of the hour to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Hopefully he'll pull up in a minute or two. But other than that, man, shit, man. So are you ready for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm ready for the Super Bowl, man. I'm ready for it.
Man, I ain't got a horse in this race. So
well, you already know where I stand with the Raider Nation, but we're gonna keep it West Coast. We're gonna keep it West Coast and go for LA, the home team. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to shout out everybody.
That's about the size of it. Yeah, okay. So while we waiting for the man of the hour to pull up, we can go through some of these chats.
Okay.
Yes, sir. But hey, you the number one moderator, man. You the moderator of moderators on this channel, man.
Hey, man, it's a privilege, man. I share that with my guy LJ 2014. You know what I'm saying? And I share that with my guy Special Ed. You know what I'm saying? 83. And then we got some new good blood coming up. You know what I'm saying? That you about to bless. You feel me? You know what I mean? So we gonna keep it all the way solid because it's all about what? Real talk.
All about real talk, man. It's all about building real talk. And matter of fact, on some real, so let me check these emails right quick on the other computer. Hold on. What was the last? Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna just say shout out to Felicia Jordan in the house, to Global Paper, EU Amo, Brazil. You know what I'm saying? LJ, we see you, Jackson Jeter, Kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room all day in the hallway, baby? You know what I'm saying? OG Bobby Johnson. And of course, I mean, this is a YouTube all-star HD chilling in the house. You know, Brandon Banks, yo, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. All day in the hood. You from the sidewalks to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That's all you, HD chilling. Definitely a privilege for getting that wrench. Shout out to you.
You deserve that.
Yeah, man, you deserve that in a major way. OG Bobby Johnson almost had a wrench. He almost had a wrench if he'd have responded fast enough, but you gonna get that wrench. Like, oh shit. Oh man, popped off our first super chat, man. Mike S with the $10 salute, big boss. Man, Mike S, you a real one, man.
Yes, Mike S.
That's how you set the motherfucking tone in real talk. Y'all better get all your little comments in now because once it gets rolling, man, the only comments getting read, they gotta have a color on them and a dollar on it. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm talking about?
That's easy.
Hey, man, it's all good though. It's all love. It's all love. But yeah, I can go through some of these while I'm waiting for Mr. Minister Jap to pull up. Damn. Yeah, the last message was he said he was on his way home, and that was less than an hour ago. So
Okay.
yeah. So hopefully it do what it do. Boss
Okay.
boss don't look crazy up on I'll pull the stream down like it never happened. I got to watch hours anyway, so then I lose the super chat. Oh man, if I pull it down, I lose the $10.
Oh man, run it up, run up the super chats, run it up.
Man. It's gonna be an early
Hey,
Friday day tap in, not a Friday night.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
What's up? Tell him.
That guy right there, one of the hardest working people on the YouTube streets. I'm trying to tell you, he got so much fire for y'all. He behind the scenes, man. He behind the scenes politicking, man, like he on the yard. You feel me? He politicking heavy. I'm trying to tell you, he got some fire for y'all, where y'all gonna be like, how did he do it? That's all I'm gonna leave it at.
Well, only thing I'm gonna say like this, when they say how did I do it, I'm gonna have to say, man, because I got a support team like T Love Entertainment, man.
Oh man, come on, man. We're gonna make it do what it do, man.
Yeah, man, but you know, these fire people got to show up. Come on, Jack. Come on, Minister. You got to show up, man. Make them boss look bad. OG boss, you are the man. Thank you. Felicia Jordan.
Yeah,
thanks for
supporting
the channel.
Man, Felicia Jordan, I love her. She be so active in these streets.
Man, don't she though? Man,
I love her. She be active. Her and your style, so Kayla.
Yes.
They be active. Active.
Big boss with the sauce. You know I got the sauce, man. You know I got the sauce.
Right there.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we just trying to represent this thing, man. For the West Coast, you being the best coast, man, across the land. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're trying to do, man. We're trying to spread a little bit of that California sunshine and let you unwind. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
so sit back and relax, man, and buckle your seatbelts, man. And if you're scared, call the police, man, but not on us. You know what I'm talking about?
Call them on the ops.
Yeah, we study here with this, man. We in the hallway, but we also, man, out in the streets and just out on the sidewalk. You heard me?
Man, come on now. Say that. Ooh, man. Throwing me off my what's your name. So looked like we on with Jordan for tomorrow. Jordan was having technical difficulties, but he tapped in and said everything is straight. So we good for Jordan for tomorrow night. He's gonna wrap up his whole thing about Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, I still plan to have a Friday night tap in, but if the main man don't show up, this gonna be the tap in.
That's right. But we always got OG Bobby Johnson that can pull up. Always.
Yeah, you know, he's a co-pilot. OG Bobby Johnson is the co-pilot. And that's what it is, man. Oop, fell off. Okay. Yes, sir. Well, you know what the thumbnail say? Boss was not what they call that shit? Catfishing? No, I ain't catfishing. Damn. Oh, I forgot what that shit is. Clickbaiting, yeah, but it's not clickbait. Words gonna work, y'all. I have to show them the emails, man. I gotta, you know me and my screenshot. You know me, I put screenshots on shit in the what's the name. Words come to words, I grab some screenshots and put them on the what's the name. Let you know I wasn't just capping, but it's good. I'm sure he'll pull up in a minute. He said that.
Hey, I'm gonna let the record reflect. And excuse me for stepping on your words, but I'm gonna let the record reflect. You definitely got Minister Jap. I done seen the emails. I done seen all of it. So it's real, y'all.
Right.
He just in traffic.
He just most likely in traffic. You know what I'm saying? And should be happening like that. He might be watching. He might be watching and not able to get to the what's the name yet. So you know, it's all good.
Yeah. Mr. Jap was a real one on the back end on that paperwork. So I believe it's gonna come through.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he was responding real fast to the emails and all the shit. So you know, shit happens, man. Shit happens with this technology shit, this YouTube shit. So we got right here, Ryan was Jap shouted you out on his stream, but okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, he's a real one, and that's why how we was able to make this come together, because real recognize real. So yeah, shout out to Minister Jap.
Day in the field.
I'm sure he'll pull up. I'm gonna run this particular stream because I am still doing a Friday night tap in. I'm gonna give the man more plenty of time. I'm gonna run this one regardless. We're gonna just rock out for an hour. We family here. I'll run this one for an hour or so. If for whatever reason he doesn't pull up, we will reschedule. No love lost. Good energy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad talking. Ain't no bad mouthing when you burning bridges and all the other kind of shit. It's just
Never.
that shit happens, and we just have to reschedule. But at the same time, since we doing this, I'm gonna rock out for at least 1 hour and end it. And just make sure you come back. We will do the Friday night tapping. But hopefully, hope over hope. Hopefully he will. He got the link because by the time T-Love, so I sent him the link through the email, and it don't look like he had a WhatsApp on his phone. So we'll see how we do it. So anyway, that being said, yeah, shout out to Minister Jap for shouting out Big Boss on the stream. Hopefully he'll pull up. But if not, it's still a party in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And man, I want to say it, but we can't say it yet for this fire that we got lined up. We can't say it, huh?
We can't say it.
We can't say it. We can't say it. Yeah, just know, Bossy Boss got some fire lined up. You know, when you got a support team like T-Love, entertainment, man, connected to these streets. Man.
Oh yeah, man. I'm outside, man. You know what I'm saying? From the boardroom to the street. We here, man.
Look at that corporate boardroom to the street corner.
To the those that know. Yeah, those that know. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What up, Big Boss Real Talk? I subscribe to you. Oh man, look at that. That's what's up, man. Shout out to the Mookie SMB 90. New subscriber. And he a subscriber from up under Minister Jap. That's what's up, man. Salute, man. Real talk, man. Hey, you know, hey, man. It's enough subscribers go around. That finger don't stop working after you hit one subscribe button, man. Boop, 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 boop. To subscribe to all the salute, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's all love. Yeah, it's all love on it. Yeah, every now and again you might see Big Boss spaz out. I gotta be cool with that. You might see Big Boss spaz out, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get up under my skin, but you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to win. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Yeah, but it's supposed to be all love in 2022, man. Black people building, you know.
Yeah, we gotta stay building.
We gotta stay building, man, because you know what I'm saying? Black people. I was like saying we can fucking go to the moon and Mars and have a space colony, and then a whole nother situation, and black people start getting at each other all over again. I mean, golly, when does it stop? Can we ever come together and build? Can we ever come together and build?
Man, I hope so, man. I hope so. We always get at each other sideways, man, and you know, like they used to say, if you don't have nothing good to say, just don't say nothing. So, you know, it's certain situations with people that I might have some issues with. I just, you know, it's just, man, just don't say nothing if you can't say nothing good. You feel me?
Right. That's real talk. Sometimes just be quiet, keep it to yourself, and just lay back in the cut, and just, you know, and just watch. You don't always have to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Pumping negative energy and shit. That should be crazy, man. So Buck Travel, shout out to Buck Travel. Salute, Big Boss. Hold down Oakland, man. I'm trying, man. Me and T. Leezy. Everybody else, man, we holding it down.
Buck Travel. Yeah. Look at Felicia. She doing work.
Man, because you up here. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, she own it.
Yeah. I love it.
Man, she is on it. She already said did she say wipe the feet one already? Did I miss that one? You know, that's
I don't take that for nobody. That's why I never used it, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to take them pump shots that people have. If that's your pump shot, I'm gonna let you keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
Yes, the pump shot. Show me.
Yeah. Please wipe.
You know how we do it from the camp?
Sure. That's what it is. And yeah, we already shouted out Jackson Jeter, Kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? We shouted them out. HG. Global Paper, always with that models over bottles. I've been doing this since I was a young mustache.
Look at it from a young mustache. Okay, Mike. Okay. That's what's up.
Man.
Yeah. We're on the clock. We're on the clock. We're on the clock. You know what I'm saying?
We're on the clock. Yeah, it is what it is. Because even when in the email, he was telling me that he can give me about an hour and a half. So whenever you come on, you know, it's going to just be from that time.
Right.
What did Mr. Doctor say? Yeah, man, you almost caught the wrench too. You gonna catch it. You gonna catch it on the next go around. You just know, myself included, and of course T Love and my close circle, we be having our eyes out already. You know, for yeah, because we already be thinking like steps ahead, far as potential guests to have on the show, certain videos to put out, and even people to bring on. So, yeah, so there's no bossy boss. I got my eye on some of y'all. Yeah, and Mr. Dawkins, you almost caught a rent. So just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep showing up, Mr. Dawkins. I feel y'all. Sometimes it's best to keep quiet or show respect. That's why I always big up everybody, because I just want us to win, right?
In the end, that's all we want. If you in this skin, we want you to win. That's all it is. Man,
if you got any kind of melanin, I don't care if it's light. If it's a pigment of melanin, man, we want you to win, man, because the other side been winning for so long, and they have so many strategies to keep us down and divide us. You know what I'm saying? Did I get a hit?
But here go the thing, though. Here go the thing on that, though.
I'm gonna let you rock out.
But now, this T Left T Leezy, man, never greasy coming at you, man. I got to give it to you, man, straight with no chase, man. At the end of the day, the bottom line, it's about the man and the woman in the mirror. You feel me? So the only thing that'll hold you back is you, Jack. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be straight ahead with this. And we got to keep pressing the line on ourselves to be better than the next day and better in a special way. So that's what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? T Love T Leezy, man. I'm going to keep it straight with y'all. No chaser. Straight up like that. You know? But I just want to let y'all know, man, Boss putting in work for y'all, man. Boss is really in these streets, man, trying to make it do what it do. And he not playing at all. And so the guests we got coming up, these next couple of guests, y'all, man, I swear, man, if y'all don't share these lives and let people know we out here really working and really doing it, man, that's just going to be a travesty and an injustice, man, just to hard work of a brother really doing it the right way. You feel me? But if y'all have any questions, concerns, or comments, man, please post them, because what I do is myself, LJ, 214, Special Ed, and now the other moderators coming on, we put that together and we try to work it out to make sure we give it to Boss so Boss can look at it and figure out how he want to move with it. But he really sees everything. So anytime anyone's ever commented over all the videos he's done or any of that, he really go back and do his homework, and he really try to make sure that he's responding to everyone that took the time to touch a key, because we know y'all didn't have to be up in here to do that. Just like you was in the church house, right? We know you didn't have to be here, but you're here. So since you're here, we want to bless y'all with our attention and understanding on your views and your point of views and your concerns, your comments. So that's what it's really all about. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we appreciate everyone being up in here. You know, now I'm the guy that usually say, look, hit that like button. So when you come in here, hit that like button. Like the beautiful Miss Felicia Jordan said, you know, wipe your feet, you know, meet and greet, and hit that like button. But on top of hitting that like button, you know what I mean, share the live too, because we about to turn up. So share the live with somebody, you know what I'm saying? But when you hit that like button, make sure you hit that notification bell too, so you know when we coming. Because like I say, these next couple of guests we got coming up, oh my God. You're going to ask how he did it. I promise you're going to ask how he did it. You're going to say, man, Boss only had like 1,000-something subs. How we get him? How we get her? How we get them? It's crazy. We already got confirmation too. It's crazy. So y'all stay tuned. And so besides that like and that subscribe and that notification bell, when y'all on the live, man, y'all donate, man. Throw something, man. Throw some kibbles and bits. Throw some steak. You know what I'm saying? Throw something, man, to show us you appreciate us on that super chat. It don't matter what it is. Put a message in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Tell them that shit, man. Tell them that shit. They ain't gonna know, huh? They not gonna know. They gonna say, "How did Boss do that?" Hey, man,
real it's crazy.
The way I almost got this one popping off. Shit, real recognize real shit. That's all I can say. Real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. That's what we're gonna try to. So
do. I don't know how that temperature. I don't know how that temperature is, Boss. How's that temperature over there? That temperature looking good?
Yeah, man. It's nice and bright. and hot, and then it's already hot. And then I'm sitting up under these
Yeah.
damn lights.
Yeah. Cause see, he's somewhere special, and I'm somewhere special. You know what I'm saying? And it's called that yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
You must be in the sevens, in the 707.
Yeah, you know, we in the CBCBs, you know, y'all know me. Y'all know that CB. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm about to say, what you mean with the weather over here, man? You Oakland too. Where this
Hey
man
man, you know what I'm saying? It's always channel bound. You know what it is, man. Hey man, but look, we from the Bay to LA, from Frisco to Maine, and sometimes Spain. We all around this thing, man.
The Mac, man.
You know what I'm saying? We all way with this man, 10 toes down, agitating the gravel, man, shaking up what we will. You know what I'm saying?
For real though. Damn it, man! This is gonna be lit, man.
Oh man!
Like, if the brother don't pull up on this one, only thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the thumbnail, change the video. The video is the video. It's up, but it's gonna have a whole ass different thumbnail and a whole different title, and it's gonna be what it be. And
we'll drop the link. We'll let some people come up to holler at you.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go and do what I do.
Okay.
And go back to how we normally do what we do. But at the same time, between time, we giving that honor and respect to Minister Jack to wait on him to come on and drop on in.
Come on, yeah. So we give him about like another 10 minutes or so, and then after 10 minutes, we don't come on, drop the link.
Right.
Because we are like 20 minutes now. We 20 minutes in. Give it another 10 minutes. That's 30 minutes. And after a half hour, he can come on. Damn. So I'm looking on my other what's name now. Yeah, it's what it is, man. But shit, C-Dub, shout out to Alameda County, man. You already know, man.
Alameda County. Yes. C-Dub, what's cracking, man? You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all California love today, but we gonna take it, like I say, from the Bay to LA, you know, to the East Coast and all in between. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, and all over down to Colombia, Brazil, wherever we at.
Hey, we got Razor Rays.
Shout out to Richie Mack, Thailand. Shout out to Razor Ray and JJ and Cartagena, Colombia. Man, we all over, man. We taking over the world, man. We worldwide.
We worldwide without the high side, but we gonna make it bubble up like 7-Up. You heard me?
Oh wait. What track we got? Oh wait. Yeah. Damn.
Don't trip. It's good.
Don't trip.
It's good. Yeah.
He
ain't. I hear you slapping, so I'm just gonna move while you slapping.
Yeah, man. Hey. Yeah, he ain't been on his own live in a few days. Sometimes he disappears. Are you talking about the minister? He ain't been on his own live in a few days. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but he's been politicking with us the right way, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you want to stand on your brand. So I mean, I'm sure you're gonna reach out no matter what and let us know what it is.
Oh yeah, it's all good, man. Shit happens, man. Shit happens.
OG Bobby Johnson, you're correct. We're all winners. Believe that. No losers. Not on this show. Not on this live. Not in this community. Hey, I'm gonna just say though, for the Super Bowl weekend, wherever you at though, be safe. You feel me? Don't get out of character. Don't do nothing that you would normally do just because you feeling a little special. You know what I'm talking about?
Because they feeling special.
Yeah, they feeling special. You know what I'm talking about?
Frisky? They frisky with it.
You already know, man. Stay official like a referee whistle. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, stay official like a referee whistle.
Man, stay official. All right, that's Clifton in the house. What's happening?
Yeah, Clifton the Egyptian.
Man, I love it though. I appreciate y'all coming in. So I'm just gonna say it just because that's what I would normally do if I was in the chat room. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the live. Make sure that you subscribe. You feel me? And you hit that notification bell. You know, make sure you share this because we're trying to build and we're trying to share the love. Make sure you donate. And right now you can super chat. It don't matter what you super chat with a message or without. Show the love and let us know you appreciate what's happening. Donate anytime to the Cash App. You feel me? And I'm gonna put something else on top of that. If you have a comment, concern, question, put it in there for us so we can holler at you. Just like that there. Don't be a square bear. Be a Savoir square bear. You know what I'm saying? Polar bear all day in the hallway. It's easy. I suppose.
Hey.
Keep easy.
Hey, somebody checking in from LA, huh?
Okay, Ty, what's happening, baby? What's up with you? West Coast love, always in the hallway. All day, man. Always love. Always love. See, what's happening, baby? I see you. I know what it means too. I'm gonna stay out the way though. You know, I'm a civilian.
Big C.
I'm a civilian, babe. We'll stay out the way, babe. But we gonna show love to LA all day. No matter how you ride, no matter what side, we got love for you.
Man.
As long as you stay official.
Right.
I'll always be the correct referee whistle. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh man, you know I got lyrics, man. If they ready to hear it, man, I'm just trying to hold back, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just trying to hold back, man. You know what I mean? I entertain the crowd, man. I make them shake and stomp and shake to it, man. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Hey, man, that was too lit. When we was in Sasua. After what's the name? Seabreeze.
C-Dub checking in. He say nephew. He's checking in, nephew. Stay on top of it, man.
That's what's up.
He's showing you the love. That's what's happening.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No, oh man, hey, when we was in the Sioux, man, we made it do what it do, man. We was on the MIC, man, rocking it, man, for him, man, giving a full dose of it. They was trying to understand, man. It was like, where these cats from?
Right. Hey, man, me and you from Oakland, but shout out to BKG. Ain't BKG from Brooklyn? He from Brooklyn, right?
He's from Brooklyn. BKG about that music though. He used to produce that music and DJ and all that.
Well, I know he used to DJ. He was a producer.
Yeah, he got action, man. He's for real with it. He's for real with it, man. He knows his electronics and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, we was out there with some work too. We had some work. You had some work on your hip. You had some work. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. But check this out though. Check this out, T-Leezy. T-Leezy.
Speak on it.
Never breathe.
Speak on it. Speak on it, man. Speak on it.
In the building.
In
the back room. Ready to get it popping. A man of his word. A straight shooter. A man that say if he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it. Might be 30 minutes late, but the brother is great. Put your hands together for none other than a Mac Minister. Yo.
There we go.
What's going on, family?
Hey,
come on, man. Man, standard attention when generals is in the room. You know what I'm talking about?
Tell him something, man. Salute.
Hold on one second. Let me I want to pull it up so I can see the chat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we about to go haywire.
And shut up.
We about to go hey Weezy.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
My man made this
Hey man, somebody get a screenshot of when black men keep their word. Somebody get a screenshot of when black men is solid.
That's late. Like I told bro, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just gotta straighten everything out. Ain't no problem.
Oh man. Hey, let the church say.
Hey, we got the Mac Minister in the building.
Yes, sir.
Screenshot this, man. Hey, run these super chats up, man. We got celebrities up in here. Run some super chats up. Let this man know that we some real ones up in here.
Hey, and also, man, share the live. Share the live. Tell a friend there's some real GAME about to be spit on this live today.
What you thought,
man? I'm trying to find the channel. What's it called again?
Big Boss Real Talk.
Big Boss Real. Okay, some Boss Talk Radio 101 came up.
Oh,
no.
That's in the future. That's not for right now. Right now it's this YouTube, this small time, this Big Boss Real Talk. That's it, man. Small channel. So you know what I'm saying. And shout out to you for coming on my channel, man, Mr. 46K. You about to hit that 50 in a minute.
Yeah, man. I've been doing this for about 10 years, man. They've been knocking me down for a while.
That's what I thought. Didn't one time you had more? I could have swore you had more.
I've had like probably like 10 something channels, man. I've been doing this for a long time.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, I thought I was tripping. Because, you know, when I got back on your radar, you know, for all the wrong reasons, but when I got back on your radar, I said, wait a minute. Didn't his brother used to have more substance, a bigger channel? Oh, they knocked you down. They knocked you down,
it was a campaign. Like a lot of people don't know that, you know, we've been doing this thing for a while before it was called the Manosphere. So like I had a big channel back in the days, and it was a group of women that was they call it the YouTube hit list. Oh. And it was a chick named, I think her name like Simone or something. She don't even do YouTube no more, but they was like strategically getting everybody together, all these women, and they was flagging our channels down. And it was a list. It was from me, Obsidian. It was all of us. It was Tommy. It was every channel. It was like every one of our channels, and they was in a Facebook group, and they would just be like hitting our channels up every day. While we sleep, we getting emails like this video getting taken down. This video, so they was really working hard at it. So,
I'm glad they go now. Shit,
the thing is though, it only made more. It only made it better for me for the mystique of it, because they're like, man, why the fuck they want him off the internet so much? And then it was just like I had all my videos backed up, so I never lost anything. So I was able to re-upload them and put them on my Patreon, and you know what I'm saying. So a lot of guys are not getting the old school Minister Jap unless you on Patreon.
Okay.
This is like Minister Jap 3.0.
Dang, he's at 3.0.
So I've been doing
hold on, Minister. And you say this is the watered down Minister Jap.
Yeah, I'm actually better.
I
was a little bit more off the chain back in the day, but I'm a little bit more refined now, you know. And then I just started to see the business aspect of it, and plus, you know, just, you know, growing, doing more interviews. You know, I've been on Jesse Lee Peterson. I did a lot of different, you know, publications and shit like that. You know, Tommy, a lot of big name people. I've dealt with them before, and I met them in real life too. So it's just, you know, I just been grinding. You know, I'm gonna get my turn to go viral again.
Damn, you got to go viral for the right reason. Oh, let me shout out this super chat right here. Clifton is going to play. Oh, okay, that's what you were saying on my last stream. This is my other channel I was talking about with the new travel con. Oh, okay, right on, Clifton. So this is the channel. Well, good luck to you, man. Like I say, as soon as you get at least 1 or 2 videos, man, I'll feature you. You know, this shit right here is like a cycle of life. Like the minister, the honorable minister right here, pushing 50K subs. And he come down to a channel that only got 1K. And
we all, like I said, we all brothers. We, like I told you, you know, a lot of people don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, when we was talking about the traveling thing, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people took a lot of shit personal, but I'm just like, dog, if you know me for how long you know me, you know I'm a damn comedian. So it's nothing off limits. We're gonna roast regardless. It's gonna be fun and funny. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I try to keep my show like the barbershop. So I appreciate you bringing me on this platform so I can further explain, so we can straighten this shit out with the brothers. Because a lot of guys like kind of really got emotional and kind of took things the wrong way. You know, they may not know me because, like, for instance, the message for the Manosphere has actually changed.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know, like, I'm original Manosphere. So a lot of my talking points is a shocking to the people who walking into this space because they never heard how what we used to be against. We used to be against tricking. We used to be against a lot of things, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, even when I had Pip and Ken on my show. I used to have a lot of different people that we was all talking the same message. Now the message is kind of gravitating now that a lot of people getting famous, a lot of stuff it's changing. So when I'm speaking the old message, it's shocking the shit out of people. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, like, we just gotta, you know, like I said, I'm gonna come up here, we're gonna clear everything up, and you know what I'm saying? I told you, you know, I got my passport, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You know know what I'm saying? I'm about to start moving around. So let's chop it up though. Let's chop it up.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, T-Love T-Leezy. The man said he got his passport. What would you suggest would be the first country he should go to?
Man, based on his excellent conversation and ability for persuasion, you know what I'm saying? I would really push him to the Colombia or to the Brazil. I would bypass DR for him.
Man, yeah, DR.
With me, I'm gonna travel more for like enjoyment. Like I'm saying on the sense of like just vacationing, and then I'm gonna.
And that's why I say that.
And for religious reasons, like I definitely want to go to Jerusalem and I want to go to Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Mecca. So that's
I
like
love that.
My head is with it. You know what I'm saying? But like for chicks, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really pressed on it like that.
Right. Yeah, but no, hold on now. I wasn't talking about because of the females. I was talking about the overall experience. Now, to be real, definitely the motherland is where you need to be to get that, right? To get that understanding, to get that foundation. But Thailand too. Thailand, Brazil, Colombia.
Yeah, I see they keep sending me his videos. He got a thick one out there in Thailand.
Oh, Zoom. Yeah, shout out to Richie Mack.
Zoom.
Yeah, he got a
shout out to Zoom to Thailand.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
But look, let me do this though. Let me do this, and because I would be remiss if I didn't do this. Coming from the land that I am, from the OAK land, I'm getting ready to drop down into the chat and do what I do. But I just want to go ahead and put the drum roll out there. Because we have on our left side, we have Big Boss Real Talk, and on the right side, we have Minister Jap. So I just want to go ahead and get these rules out, for this particular conversation. We're going to keep everything street legal. You understand? You're putting on your blinkers if you want to change lanes. And at the same time, we're going to bowl like 7-Up, and we're not going to hit below the belt, but we're going to stay above the belt, and we're going to give good content and conversation for the mental elevation of everybody that's tuned in. So also, to the people that are in the chat, if you have a question or comment, make sure that you super chat or it will not be spoken on, okay? And all respect to Minister Jack for being here in his presence and for all his followers to come through and do what they do. And we're going to have
share the video too, so, hopefully some people slide through.
Oh, yeah, it's all good. You share the screen and you can show whatever video you want to show. That's all good.
Okay.
Any more last words to T-Love? And I want to say, for you step down, T-Love, and moderate like you do, thank you for being one of the main ones behind the scenes to reach out to the minister. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Well, I know Minister's a solid one. He's a solid one. He responded immediately to me, and I appreciate you, brother minister, for responding so quickly and us making this happen.
Oh, ain't nothing, bro. I got y'all.
All right, T-Love, T-Leezy, never greasy.
Yes, never greasy.
All right. So that right there. Boom. And then there was two. Big Boss and Minister Jap Network in the building. Shout out to T-Love. T-Love is really the one that made this possible. And at the same time, T-Love he's on the ground, man. We got other ones lined up. But right now, we have none other than Minister Jap. So, Mr. Jap, years ago, when I first got put on, and I found out about you, and you was going hard against the Passport Bros. What was that about? What was your main thing against the Passport Brothers?
And this is the thing. I think one of these guys who is probably a lot of times a lot of stuff gets stirred up, especially by people who not really invested in YouTube and they able to pick up a camera phone and just say whatever they want to say, don't show their face and things of that nature. I did a show about, and anybody who watches my show, it's really not nothing I don't touch on. I touch on, what I'm saying, everything from, child support to just the cringiest topics, the shit we'll talk about in the barbershop, what I'm saying, the alphabet community, what I'm saying, women abusing kids, what I'm saying, perverts, all types of shit. And we did a show about sex tourism. It was strictly about sex tourism.
Oh, okay.
And then people who the black brothers who have passports jumped in it and caught offense And I think some of it had to do with just like trying to clout chase or something like that, because the whole conversation wasn't about that. Like I was playing a documentary, was doing a breakdown, everything like that. I didn't make the documentary. And I wasn't the women that were talking on the documentary. We played the documentary, and we were showing like, you know, how the top, it was like the top 10 places for sex tourism. And it was just all the shit that was going on over there. And this was kind of it kind of got inspired by that one guy. It was a black YouTuber who was in our sector. They kind of kicked him out, but I think his name was like Milo or something like that. He was traveling and he got caught with a little boy or some shit like that. And
Miko Worldwide,
that guy. So you know, said that was kind of the era of when that conversation came about. And then like, you know, I was just cracking my jokes. I got my passport, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit, you know what I'm saying? And because I know how niggas in the barbershop do. Like I get a lot of bad advice from old heads in my barbershop. You know what I'm saying? And we been getting bad advice since we was young, like me and my little cousin. And they was always telling us these little spots to go to, showing us these pictures and shit like that, chicks they was smutting out in these countries. And I didn't agree with it. So we started really breaking down and seeing what was going on. I mean, the documentary showed everything from Thailand to DR. It showed a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I even showed Tariq Nasheed going down there with a bitch, and I know he paid for it because the bitch didn't speak no goddamn English.
Right.
You know
so what can you do, right?
So I'm like, okay, so we was breaking this shit down. So you know, it really wasn't no bias about it, because everybody say all you do is talk about black women. I'm like, nigga, I talk about every motherfucker body. That's what my job is. That's what I do. We gonna entertain. Ain't nobody off limits. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's where the conversation stemmed from. This conversation was about sex tourism. Only way you can be a tourist, you gotta have a passport. The passport niggas got mad as if I said every nigga with a passport is either A, buying pussy or might be fucking with little girls. I ain't ever say that. But I said that when you looked at the documentary, the girl said she started off hooking at like 15. And so my whole thing was, I know that niggas are not out there asking for IDs. You know what I'm saying? So it was like on some be smooth, be careful type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I even removed it. I had to put it on Patreon because it was just so spicy. They was flagging it. It got really triggering to them. So I was like, yo, let me leave this subject alone. And then like people keep rehashing it. Because I did a show with another brother. I can't remember his name. I did a show with him and he asked me the question again. If you ask me the question, I'm gonna tell you the answer. And then that's when more people came out, was like, yeah, he hates passport. I'm like, this makes no sense. Why would I hate you for having a passport? Like, that's like, it's not a CDL. It's not impossible to get. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a big class or something you got to take. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing was about the original message of the Manosphere. We was not about getting taken advantage of by women, and we wasn't about paying for sex. It was really like if you look at like people like Tom Likas, if you go watch his old work, that was kind of where we were, but from a black man's point of view. Now you got guys out here buying chicks refrigerators just for company and shit like that. It's a lot of crazy shit going on right now, and it's getting real confusing. So when my message come out, they're like, fuck this shit, we trick. We buy pussy. I've never seen so many niggas so mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is the big deal? I can't stop you from doing this shit. I only can talk to my audience. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's just it was just a real conversation. I feel like if we had this conversation in the barbershop and it got intense, I don't think you will boycott the barbershop. I don't think you'll stop going there getting your hair cut. You know what I'm saying? It's just what the conversation was. So, and a lot of this comes from faceless people. Like, and that's the thing I really don't like about YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I really wish it cost $500 a month to post videos, because it would show who's serious and who's not. A lot of people just grab their camera phone, smoke a blunt in their car, and then just start talking crazy. This is a studio, it's a whole set. I got lighting, I got everything. Like, I pay taxes on this shit. This shit is serious. You know what I'm saying? At this point, these cats just really just doing anything, and then they try to tarnish the brand and everything like that. So, you know, I was like, you know, that's why I reached out to you, because I'm like, man, it's a whole new year. I don't want no, especially with brothers. I got enough with the feminists, because I'm really jabbing at the feminists hard. I ain't trying to have the brothers mad at me, you know what I'm saying? So like, as I told you, I got my passport. Whenever y'all gonna do a motherfucking trip, I'll slide through or something. You know what I'm saying? I should have grabbed my shit from upstairs.
You should have. You should have. I stayed with this, man. Next to the Holy Bible. Hey, this is the next best book, man.
But you know, I'm not mad at that. You know, niggas can travel all day, like it's not a problem. But my whole thing was the conversation was solely this. It was a lot of cats that was coming on YouTube that was bragging that had lame lives here in the States, but then you like Urkel, like Stefan, you're Stefan out there,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Urkel here.
Yeah, but you don't have to say nothing about it, especially when we know that, you know, as I told people, I look at tricking like steroids. You either
anybody can do it.
You're gonna you're gonna either do the work or you're gonna take the easy route. And I just like, again, this is a different era of the Manosphere that I came. You know, we wasn't paying for pussy or no shit like that, and we wasn't giving a bitch shit. Right. So I hope I ain't messing your shit up,
Hey, man, this is real talk.
But that's where we came from with it, you know what I'm saying, when we was first doing it. And that's why it might be shocking, because a lot of the newcomers and a lot of people y'all seeing, that ain't the original message. It's getting diluted down to what, you know, to where it's at this point. And a lot of people are starting to think that that's how we was supposed to be moving. And that's not that. I said I had to go binge watch a lot of my old shit so I could start getting really back and getting grimy and getting gritty, because I've been light. You know what I'm saying? Since I got the soundboard, I've been taking it easy. But niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know,
man, one day I'm gonna be on that level. Yeah, man, I hear you. So about that, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that I agree with you on. And that's why I kind of really want to focus on build on what we do agree on. Yeah. And the things we disagree, that's fine. People can disagree. We Black people are not a monolith. This is not high school where, oh, you got to think just like me and blah. No, I can have my own opinion. You can have your own opinion on get down, as long as we grown and ain't hurt nobody and ain't doing nothing illegal. But yeah, I most definitely agree that we as Black men, we need to come together. It's too much hate. And like say, all these damn trolls on the internet, anybody can just grab their camera phone and go sit on the toilet and throw up some bullshit. And you know, some of us are trying to take this serious. You monetize already. I'm trying to get to that level. I'm trying to make this full time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to go.
I mean, the thing is, a lot of guys don't understand the business of it. You know what I'm saying? They think that, see, what happened in the Black sector, they treating YouTube like Facebook. And you look at Facebook, it's a lot of BS going on. And the fact that Facebook censors you so hard, now everybody brought that bullshit over to YouTube. So like, you know, it's always a response. And I tell motherfuckers, I'm like, dude, I got a phone number online when I'm doing the show. You welcome to call in and challenge the views. But I don't think it's about that. I think a lot of people want to get their channel popping, and it's a different way to go about it. We could just chop it, you know what I'm saying, and figure out, you know what I'm saying, how we can make this thing work. Because again, I interview everybody from like I think it was like a couple weeks ago. I had a lady on my show, and she is a abortion rights like activist. Like she goes out with the bullhorn in front of Planned Parenthood, and she stops women from having abortions. And a lot of niggas doing shows like that, and you probably wouldn't expect that from me, but I don't get the credit for that. All they get, oh, he hates this, he hates Black women, right. He this, and this. Like, it makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I hate you for having a passport? That's like having a driver's license. It's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Only thing, like I said, we had the conversation. People took clips or took shit and ran with it based on the fact that we were talking about sex tourism. Right. And I think that kind of strikes a nerve with a lot of guys, because they kind of found that as their cheat code. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing was, I know certain older men, I can't change them, and I'm not about to try to persuade them to think like I do. I want to get the young brothers, and so they don't go down certain paths. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done shows where we did a show called I think it was like the 21 forms of birth control was showed when I broke down every form of birth control a woman has. So if she gets pregnant, that's on her. That's on her. Right. I did a show with Solo TV. All we talked about was condoms. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get the condom community, the raw dog community ready to kill me. You know what I'm saying? And going out, it was just this particular topic. You know what I'm saying? And I never knew there was a passport gang or passport brother. So when I'm playing with it, niggas is serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm joking. Like I told you when I hit you up, because a lot of people don't know. And for the record, I reached out to this brother.
Yes, you did.
I reached out to this brother. So don't make no mistake about it. You know what I'm saying? I face my challenges. I face everything. You know what I'm saying? I try to clear it up. And like I said, this year, I'm trying to go turn a whole new leaf and just get everything back onto the entertainment, get everything back to where it's not messy. We not acting like the women, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Video about this, and that. Like, if you look at my channel, I don't have no videos just going at nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. We just talk about the topic, and the topic is the topic. And sometimes the topic may hurt. Like I did a whole series about tricking. You know how many motherfuckers mad at me about that? But it was a lot of people watching, and there was a lot of people who agreed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who disagree. But it's the conversation. It's the same thing. I'm that loud motherfucker that come in the barbershop with the shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you're going to have a good time. It's going to be debatable. It's going to get your blood boiling. But you coming back to the shop, man.
You coming back, huh?
Yeah.
So you'll be all right. Go outside and walk around the block. Calm down. You'll be all right.
Crazy. I seen two niggas have a fist fight over Biggie and Tupac. A fucking fist fight.
Over Biggie and hey, man, over Biggie and Tupac, West Coast, East Coast. Man, who's better?
Yeah,
wow.
Man.
Hold on, let me read this one. This is one of your peoples. Ryan was. Thanks for the $5. Shout out to Minister Jap for being a real one and keeping it consistent. I can't join the church because I'm a pervert. Big boss. I will. I'm letting the brother get it out. You know, hey, I'm doing the Muhammad Ali rope-a-dope. I'm letting Minister Jap. He just unload now. I'm taking him. My strategy. I'm gonna tire him out. Then I'm gonna come back with the mollywop. Boss gonna come back with a mollywop on the minister. I'm just taking your body blow. But I hear you though. Now for real, all jokes aside, I feel you though.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's some things I disagree with. But like I say, as long as we grown, as long as we ain't hurt nobody, how I move really shouldn't affect the next man. The only thing that I trip on, like with even within the travel community, is we have a problem where some guys, their moves do affect the next man. Okay. If whatever you do don't affect me, 99.9% I'm good. I might feel away, but I won't say nothing. Cause you know what I'm saying? But if what you do affect me, I'm going to say something. And so even within, now see, this is outside of your realm, Minister. I do some house cleaning. Even within our ranks, we do have passport bros who are simps. Now, most of us are simps.
Okay.
A lot of us trick though. Let's just get that out the way. We trick. We trick. But some of us are worse than that. Some trick and simp. Now, simping is a no-no.
Okay.
Simping is a no-no.
So break it down. Break it down. What
the difference? I was going to get to that. The difference between tricking and simping. Tricking and simping. All right. Tricking is basically you spending money, your resources, to get you know what. That's tricking. I mean, it's tricking off. You tricking off your money. You tricking off your bread on this female. Most 9 times out of 10 to get sex or whatever. That's the tricking. Okay. I believe we all trick some shape, form, or fashion. Simping is now you go beyond. Simping could be to the point where now you giving away money and not even for nothing in return. You just doing it just to do it. Oh, let me pay your light bill. Let me buy your car. Let me buy furniture for that's simping. Simping is like you just weak. You just giving a woman money for nothing. You just giving a woman money just because she look good. I down there think OnlyFans shit is simping, but that's my opinion. And I know I
would agree with you on that, because now I would take it to this degree. I would say it's like prostitution versus escorts, because escorts don't really put out. And a lot of guys are paying for companionship and GFE. And then prostitutes, you know what you're getting at the end, and it's what you actually wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Boom, boom,
Now,
boom. That's it.
That's the biggest difference or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying?
I can pay my issue and I can get back to the studio and record. I can get back to my studio and edit my video. I can get back on the computer and do some stocks. You know, I'm a man is a man, or regardless. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to get that thing off. I got to get that ism up out of me. Let me pay my issue and get back to my hustle. Get back to the studio and record some more tracks. That to me, that's tricking. You know, and money exchanging. Simping is now it's kind of some mental shit like, oh, I want to pay you to be in my presence. I want to pay you for conversation and whatever you need, whatever, just hit me up, whatever you need. That is simping. And believe it or not, we do have some passport brothers who do that. They go overseas and start simping. I mean, like, oh no, that's not what we do. We don't simp on these hoes, man. We don't simp.
Now, like
we trick.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Trick, man.
This is where like I tell my fans, like, I don't think there's any need to trick, because I think right now, in this era that we're in right now, women are easier than they ever been. And we've magnified the problems, and we've picked out the problems and everything like that. And for them to get money out of us, it's just like a double win for them. You know what I'm saying? They getting our time, attention, our efforts, and they get our damn money too. Damn. Like that. And for me, just knowing I'm always out in the streets all the time and I'm always moving around, I see how easy these women are. Like, we got women to the point right now. Like, that's why I don't understand the incel thing, because there are so many sluts out here. Like, we're in a slut culture. So you really shouldn't have to even pay for anything, especially in a slut culture. Every time you pull up your phone, it's some woman on here twerking and shaking and stuff like that. So you know what they own. They could be lawyers, they could be doctors, they could be nurses, they could be a lot of different things. So it's almost unnecessary. It's like now we're just giving away money for no fucking reason, because they're going to give us the pussy regardless if they're around us for too long.
In that regard, in that context, I can see what you're saying.
Because like, look at the 90s, right? Or the 80s and 70s. Our daddies and them, and they was serenading bitches back in the day. I'm talking about the temptation ass niggas back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now
you had to like, if you got pussy, it was some special shit. Now you can get your dick sucked faster than you can get a home cooked meal. I've had a woman tell me, I don't be cooking for niggas. You ain't my man and nothing like that. But I was like, but you just suck my dick though. So this is the era. So I'm like, yo,
hey, where's the church out? You need to have the church out.
Yeah, like, I mean, damn, you can't go make no tacos or nothing. Like, nah, she ain't gonna make nothing cheap. Like, literally, they don't care about their bodies. And like, we creating this prostitution culture by paying these motherfucking worthless ass bitches. And my whole thing is like, trust and believe, brothers. Everybody in the chat, believe you me, I'm on your side. I don't want a bitch to win for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm truly about putting foot to neck boots on ass when it comes to these bitches. You know what I'm saying? So the last thing I'm going to promote is giving them fucking money, because they get the ego gets inflated. Their attitude is off the chain, all types of shit. And then now you think like we pretty much, like I did a video the other day. I think you showed up in the chat where I was talking about the trick culture.
Yeah. I had to show up in that. I had to show up in that one. You talking about me?
Inflated.
You talk about tricking. Boss had to show up. Tricking.
The inflation. In my whole, and shout out to the tricks, man. I fuck with niggas. My nigga O'Shea Duke Jackson, he's a well-known trick. He just loves a trick. Hey. But like I said, the inflation of tricking, you know what I'm saying? Fucked up the dating market, because now everybody is getting came at like a trick, even if you don't.
Right. Yeah, so, I hear what you're saying. Well, hold on. Shout out to Mr. Mister. You know, these super chats are far between, so I really got to highlight them. Okay. He said, if her toes hang over the edge of her sandals like a shrimp cocktail, low value. Shout out to Mr. Mister. Man, he always come with these damn jokes. Shout out to Mr. Mister. Yeah, man. So I hear what you're saying. When I was talking about an overseas shit, you are applying it to here, what we call the matrix in the States. In the overseas, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be some payment involved. Because what you say, don't even speak the language. How are you going to build with a chick and you don't even speak the language?
Yeah, that's why.
What language they speak.
Yeah, and that's why I know that it was like, everybody, like the first thing the brothers say when I say I'm about to go out of the country, it's like first place they want me to go is Brazil, DR, Colombia. You know what I'm saying? I'm like
trick triangle. It's a trick triangle. Hey man, don't hate it, man. Don't hate on the trick triangle, man.
Trick triangle.
The trick triangle. Now you got a talking point.
And then for those who don't know, I have went out of the country one time in my life. People like, Minister Job has never been nowhere. I've been to the Bahamas. Okay,
shout out to you. I thought you were gonna say Mexico.
I haven't been to Mexico. I want to go to Mexico. I like tacos, but
I'm going to Mexico in 2 weeks. Hold on 1 second. Tampa Twine. Is it tricking if you got it?
Definitely. That's the only way you're going to That's the only way you're going to be able to trick it if you got it.
If you don't got, What'd you say, sir?
That's the only way you're going to be able to trick it if you got it. See, now this is the thing, because I get it from a lot of older brothers from different generations, a lot of the baby boomers and older. When we hear about the tricking thing, it's always brought to us from elders to younger. Now, it's like I told people, I had to tell them about the consequences. Now, no one ever talks about what's at the bottom of that receipt. Like you seen what I broke down on my last few shows where we talked about the downside of it, the scandals, getting caught up, you know what I'm saying? The bitches extorting you, especially if they know your whole real situation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, especially in the States, I mean, a lot of these women know you get money. They're not going to just walk away without, you know what I'm saying? Like people making it seem like, I'm paying her to leave. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then you got older guys. Like I told a story, and I'm gonna break it down here because some of these people may have not heard it. Okay. One of my close friends, his close friend was a firefighter, and he was diagnosed with like brain cancer. And he had met a young nurse at the hospital. Now he was set up, his retirement, his pension was crazy. He had about like 12 properties. You know what I'm saying? He was set. Like 3 daughters, you know what I'm saying? He was set. He was pretty much set. He was gonna die comfortable. But he started tricking on a young chick. Okay. Now, what ended up happening, the young chick coerced him into actually marrying her. So he kind of signed it under duress because he was, he got brain cancer. They don't know what the fuck he's thinking. You know what I'm saying? And what ended up happening is he tricked off his whole family's legacy to this bitch. So now she owns all his properties and she was his nurse. You know what I'm saying? It's just like coming in. So
she was smart. She finessed him. She
finessed him. She owns all his properties and she gets his pension. And even when he dies, she still gets a check from the Chicago Fire Department till she dies. So she just quit being a nurse. Now the daughters are truly, truly pissed because they're like, why the fuck our daddy do this shit? They don't get nothing out of the deal. So like we got to start talking about some of the downside. We got to start talking about STDs. We got to start talking about getting robbed. We got to start talking about, all of the downsides, because it's not just this glorious thing where you're going to walk away unscathed. There's measures that can actually fuck you up with the trick and shit too. And that's what I bring on my show. I just bring a different perspective on everything because there's always a downside. And nobody ever talks about what's at the bottom of that receipt and what you actually can get if you pay the wrong motherfucker, because end of the day, some of these chicks ain't leaving. They're going to find a way to attach themselves to you permanently. It's a lot of guys that got trick babies.
Yeah.
If you look at the rapper Young Berg, right? Mm-hmm. The rapper Young Berg, he is a trick baby. His daddy is I know him, they from Chicago. I know the nigga.
Okay, good.
His daddy is a rich old motherfucker. His mama is a young, beautiful, green-eyed, young-ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He was already married. He was tricking on the side. You know what I'm saying? His daddy was rich. she made sure that she locked herself in and anchored herself into that man's situation. So Young Berg is actually a side baby, you know what I'm saying, to another man's real family. So we got to start really bringing all the elements and let niggas know, like, okay, yeah, if you're going to do this, don't be raw dogging and keep that shit to yourself, because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, people can spin the narrative, you know what I'm saying, and it doesn't, you know, like it didn't do Donald Trump any good. He paid that bitch to shut up, and she
still ran him out. Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, she still didn't shut the fuck up. So it's like a lot of the things that everybody keep pushing on, like, no, it's easy to just do that. No, Donald Trump a billionaire, and he can keep a bitch to shut the fuck up. Right. So you got to understand what you're risking, because he almost cost himself the election just by tricking on a bitch. Yeah,
that's some good facts you just laid down. Hold on. So the other super chat, shout out to Jay Mitch, $5. Tricking is tricking, fam. Boss up. Hey, man, that's right. Minister Jap, man, he came on here preaching some gospel, preaching some fire. I ain't going to say it went in one ear out the other, because I listened to everything he said, and what he's saying, a lot of what he's saying is true. It is a true situation. There's consequences that go with everything. There's consequences that go with tricking and this kind of shit or whatever. But at the same time, like, there's consequences with everything. I would think with everything you do, you know, you have to be cognizant of the shit and don't let it get to that point. That's my thing.
Tampa Twine say, Jap, have you ever tricked? I could say I've done some foolish things with a girlfriend with my money. Like, I've never paid a woman for sex. But I will say, like, I was in a relationship with a bitch when I was probably in my early 20s before I got to this red pill and got my mind right. And I had the choice to either move a bitch into my house, her and her kid, fucking idiot, or because she was about to get kicked out of her apartment, or pay her rent so she wouldn't have to be in my house. And I actually paid her rent to keep her the fuck away from me. So I guess, you know, I don't know if that's tricking, because I was getting the pussy regardless. I kind of wanted the bitch to get away from me, but I was involved with that woman for like 2 years. But now, okay, no, I do one better. I have tricked. And this actually, it was the last time I went on a real date. And I'm talking about what women could perceive as a real date. I talk about this on my show all the time. This is the last time I went on a real fucking date. It was a chick that I wanted to fuck with so bad. The bitch was fucking gorgeous. All right, she's fucking incredibly gorgeous. I worked with her. You know what I'm saying? We was flirting for years. We finally decided, all right, fuck it, let's go out. I allowed her to dictate the terms of
where are you gonna go eat?
Yeah, and
Red Lobster?
No, we went to fucking Del Frisco's. I'm talking about $25 a crab cake. You know what I'm saying? We have 4 of them motherfuckers. So
I knew it was seafood though.
Yeah, so you know, I'm listening to the bitch. I'm like, all right. I'm like, man, I want to fuck this bitch so fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? I did the whole thing.
What you want, baby?
Yeah. You know, I'm dressed up. She dressed up. I pick up and all that shit. Opening doors, all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, smelling good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we go down there. We order. I run up a tab, probably like $260 with them snooty ass drinks. Then we went to the club afterwards. I didn't get a fucking kiss, no pussy. I got like a hug, and that was that. And she went back to fucking her baby daddy. That's when I said to myself, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I have not been on a so-called real date since. Like, now my whole method is different because my outcome is still what I want. So when I meet women, it's generally like, okay, if I get the number, whatever like that, meet up with me somewhere, bar, grill, whatever like that. We chop it. It's more conversational. It's more light. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be fucking for about 2-3 weeks before we get a dinner in. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to be no, yeah, I'm just taking you to some really nice spot and we just doing this whole interview thing. Because I ain't going to lie, when I did that we were cooler at work than that actual date. That date was so fucking uncomfortable because
interesting.
You know, it got cool towards the end of the night when we went and got some drinks at the club and shit like that. But the actual date was so fucking corny. And I was like, you know what? It's different. And then when I looked at, you know, her and the niggas that she was fucking and who she was coming back to work crying about and shit like that, I was like, you know what? That's when I started. This is kind of right before I started doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I started analyzing the dating scene because I was going on a lot of dates and I was spending a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying? And I realized I didn't have to. And I discovered people like Tom Likis. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He got the $40 holler. I kind of kicked it around like 50, but he say $40 or less. You know what I'm saying? That's how he rolled. And I just started keeping it real casual with bitches. And my outcome was exactly what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And then I started to realize, like, I didn't want to, what I was doing was overvaluing the bitches. You know what I'm saying? He said 260, give me 5 bitches.
What? Hey, man, tricking. Tricking, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not oblivious to none of that shit. I've done it. Like I said, I've simped, I've tricked. I tell my fans all the time, I simp so you don't have to. A lot of these stories I tell people, a lot of them are my stories. You know what I'm saying? That I've went through being a young simp. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like right now, I listen to women all the time. I watch all their programs. I watch them talk, and I pretty much dissect all their talking points. I listen to their playbook, and I bring it to the fellas.
Right. That's what, man. Look at that. I'm waiting to read a question, and this guy just shot a super chat just because.
That's
Salute at Big Boss Real Talk and Minister Job Network.
Appreciate it, bro.
With the fist and the passport and the airplane, though. Shout out to, and this is my moderator, one of my newest moderators. I just made him a mod the other night. So my own moderator is giving a super chat just cause.
So I gotta ask you, man.
What's up?
Well, a person that has not, you know what I'm saying, been out of the country and tricked with these motherfucking hoes, how does this shit go?
Okay.
How does this shit go when you get like the Brazil or whatever? How does this shit go?
Man, how does shit go? Any country, Brazil, Colombia, DR, Thailand, we're going to use Brazil.
Okay.
The way it go, like the way I do it, I love to get my shit out the mud because I'm a street nigga. But what some dudes do, and this is probably smarter, right? I'm just not that smart. What a lot of dudes do, they like to combine the shit. They'll go on these apps because these apps work all over the world. Most of them work all over the world, especially Tinder. Tinder is gold in Colombia, but they work what they call we pregame. We pregame or pipeline. Pipeline is you line up the link before you even get there.
Okay.
But to me,
do they speak English?
Most of the time, no-ish, 40-ish%. But okay, here's the thing. Some of the areas we go, the real touristy areas that's set up for us, the English will be a little higher, but it's still very low. And 9 times 10, the beautiful thing is the cell phone. It's a translator, man. Translator is gold. It's life when you out there. It's weird, bro. It's weird. I went on a whole date with a translator date back and forth, literally.
Now,
I had an overnighter all night in the bed. Pillow talk in the bed all night. Crazy.
Now, is it legal? Is it legal?
In the countries we go to, it is legal. It is legal by their government. It is legal. Police are right there. It is legal in their country. Okay. Our country, not so much. Their country, it is straight up legal. So that's what a lot of brothers do. They like to pipeline before they get there. What I like to do, because I go to the hot spots, man. I'm a hunter. I go to the hot spots where they at. I see what I like. I run up on them. I'm like, hola. I'm like, hey, I'm Greta Jefe. WhatsApp. Everything is really through WhatsApp. WhatsApp's all over the world. I ask for the WhatsApp. Once I get that WhatsApp, it's over. I got them. Because now I'm translating back and forth. And basically, this is the magic word, man. How much? Shit. Hey, but then once you break that down, hey, the services, I want this amount of time. I want an hour, man. I want the massage, and I want this thing. You know what I'm saying? I want it my kind of way. And say, see, And then they're like, hey, where you at? And they come through and you do what you do. Rinse, repeat. So my very first trip, I got into this game late, man. 3-4 years ago, 2018. My very first trip to the DR, 23 joints in 10 days. 10 days.
You're a fucking animal.
23. 23. Different. Some of them I hit multiple. 23 different chicks in 10 days. People didn't believe it, and I remember at the time, each one was recorded. And so we be in these WhatsApp groups, right? In the WhatsApp group, the group I was in, I'm glad I did it. Every time I was hitting one, I would have the picture, the video, send it to the group, so everybody in the group saw the big boss doing it. Boom, 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 boom. So it got to the point, we were trying to see if I can get 25 or 30, but 23 different in 10 days. So basically the way this should go down, when you go out there, either you're going to pipeline before you get there, or when you get to the spots, it's always funny. The spot's always going to have a bar or a restaurant or a club. But normally a bar or restaurant in any of these spots in any countries, that's where you post up at. Everybody already know the assignment. The chicks already know to come through, walk around, display themselves right in front of you, tap you and outta and start a conversation. You sit them down and you try to get the WhatsApp, and it's just good, man. It's just good, man. It's just
so there's no regular square bitches out there. So ain't like you guys can walk up and just shoot your shot at a bitch or nothing like that. I mean, like
it is, but normally in the areas where we go, a lot of times we go to the hotspot areas where it's a lot of working girls. There do be regular chicks, and I would have to say in this travel game we got a wide range to do. We got dudes that's more similar to you. That like we all mess with some of the working girls, but we got some dudes that's down there 70-30 that try to do all. We call them civilians or semi-pros. They try to get girls that like work in the mall, girls who work in coffee shops. Little waitresses and stuff. But guess what? Half of them still get down on the side.
Okay.
They don't make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But so real fast, on the Brazil trip before last, I pulled a straight civilian. She was a little older. She was like a MILF. I didn't know it. Her body was in shape. I didn't know till after we really got down. She showed me she had a son that was like 20-some years old. When I looked at her, she looked like she was in her early 30s. Couldn't find out she was in her early 40s. I did have a little bit of Portuguese because I was taking Portuguese for a minute, but I stopped. And I ran up on her, man. She looked so good. I got the WhatsApp. I took her on a regular date. We went to a date. We went on a date. She ordered some food, a couple of beers. Back to the room. It was all good. Zero. Well, I can't say zero. So there we go. So which one was it? But the date was cool, though. We went on a little cheap date. We both ate. She got hella big. She got like 2 or 3 beers, then grabbed another beer to go. I know. Back to the spot, I smacked. So
that's what's up.
It depends how you want to do it. So my thing is though, a lot of times for brothers like me, we on short trips. We doing 7 days, 10 days. We don't have 2-3 days to be serenading and wine and dining a chick to fuck one piece of pussy. One piece of pussy, 2-3 days, and you only there for 7 to 8 days. That's not conducive to my time. You know what I'm saying? That's not conducive to my time, to my mind frame. I'm there. I got to bust it up. Everybody know Big Boss say bust it up. I got to bust it up. I got money. I got money. I'm trying to get some honey. It ain't shit funny. I'm from the town where it go down. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got to get it in, man. I ain't got time to be playing with these hoes, man.
Yeah. Buck Travel thoughts on, come on, man. How many times I gotta keep explaining? I've been explaining this shit for so many years.
Hey,
that is
you
not.
Don't even have to trip. You don't got to trip on the comments, man.
No. We here. I'm not ducking nothing. That is not
the only comments I'm even putting up is the ones that got a $sign on them.
Okay.
So like this one, Big Boss, real talk.
Not me, man. They niggas they be doing too much.
I don't have that passport trick energy, but the way you breaking it down, it's hilarious. What up, Jack? Hey, it's not for everybody, man. Hey, this is not for everybody, man. The lifestyle that I live is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it works for me, goddammit. It works for me. I go out there and I'll bust it up. Now, I never repeated that first get down with the 23 and 10 day. Man, that was so crazy. I learned something by myself. That's the first time I had sex with that many women in that short of space. I said, man, now I know what porn stars people feel like. And actually, it got to the point after about 15 or 20 or 17, something in the teens, it started to not be fun no more. At that point, I just had to keep doing it because I done built the expectation. I was knocking them down, filling them up. And then people started placing side bets on me to see how many I can get. So it started to not get fun. I was like,
break your shit, nigga.
So now I got it. When I go on my trips, man, a good 6, 7, 8, you know what I'm saying? You know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. I bust it up, man. I bust it up. Ain't nobody playing. We got a trip. Like you say, I'm an old head nigga. I don't really look my age except for these little grays, but I'm an old head nigga. So I'm that old nigga giving bad advice. So, I'm the nigga you talking about, Jappy Jap. I'm the nigga you talking about. I'm that old nigga giving bad advice.
Yeah, but you know, like I say, man, you know, we gotta start making this YouTube thing fun.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. 11 and 4. I don't know about that, man.
What do you say?
11 and 4 days. 11. Well, that's about right. I was on that level because I did 23 and 10. Yeah, that's about right. Yes, because at day 5, at day 5, I was like,
is these hoes clean?
Yes, man. They clean hoes.
My whole thing was like, I saw some of these bitches
pussy clean and everything, man.
And these hoes' fingernails looked like they was dirty as shit, and they just had pretty hair. So I'm like, man, what the fuck going on, man?
Okay, I hear what you say. Okay, when you got a trip, Minister Jap. A lot of the times, so in the spaces that we go, and it's already it's hot, it's already built up, it's set up for that. Them chicks spend their last little bit of money or the money they done made for the last 2-3 customers to have they self dolled up. You got a trip, man. They making more, and sometimes because the cost of living out there for them is like, you know, because they get paid low. So the whole month they might make $300 on a job, $250, $300 on a job, and these girls are making $40, $50 a pop, $60 a pop. 2-3 pops a night, they make $120, $180. They can literally make in a night what it take in a month. So
I'm gonna tell you this is how this whole like the whole conversation started. It started from the barbershop, and then it started with that documentary. My barbers was telling me, these niggas said that these hoes stole the fucking toilet tissue from them.
Okay. Yes.
And he was like, and
that happens also.
I was like, I said, hold on, man. Toilet tissue's like, yeah, man, we have to hide the toilet tissue because every time we bring hoes in the room, they steal the goddamn toilet. So it made me look at like, these hoes can't even wipe their goddamn ass. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, both things are true. Let me read this super chat. I'm gonna get to it. Raina, what about the brothers that hate the game? Life's too short not to get experience. You want to have the means. That's right. We're gonna get into that. Okay. Now, on some real shit. All things being included, right? All things being included. In a lot of these countries, we have a thing where we tell brothers to chica proof, chica being a woman, a female out there that's working, to chica proof your room. Anything that's not nailed down needs to be in a safe. Hopefully your hotel room is going to have a safe. But nowadays, a lot of brothers like to stunt. They don't like hotels. They like to get Airbnbs
or something.
Yeah, because the Airbnb, you can feel like it's your own apartment or shit. But the problem is sometimes with the Airbnbs, you don't got security. Security is needed. A lot of these places are third world countries or second world countries. The money situation is not that great. So yeah, chicks will try to do what they do to get some extra. So they will get real kleptomaniac on you and start picking up shit. I didn't hear stories where chicks would take dudes' colognes, just take anything not nailed down. Of course, cell phone, of course. Anything not nailed down, some of these chicks would take. I had a story on my first trip I'm talking about. I got for like over $100, like 7,000 pesos, like $120, $130 US. A chick got me. I went to the shower. I had the money in my little travel wallet zipped up, rolled up in my pants, in the corner by the bed. I went to the shower for a few minutes. I come back. My stuff is still rolled up. We do what we do. We smacking. I go to my travel wallet. I should have had a wad. Man, that instead of being like this, it was like this. I'm like, whoa. but funny, it was still everything was still rolled up and everything to the what's her name. She swear but down she didn't have it, man. I took her purse, emptied all the shit. The only place I didn't think to look, I know the bitch was wearing a hair hat. She was wearing a hair hat weave. The shit was probably up under there. I was so fucking mad. So you can get got, man. You can get got. So you know what I'm saying? It's shit that goes along with it, man. But hey, we out there to do what it do, man. And
I would like if I go out of town, I'm not bringing no jewelry. I ain't doing. I'm only bringing my credit card.
And nowadays that's what we try to tell brothers, because outside of the chicks, right? And you got to be mindful of them when you invite them into your space. It don't be a whole lot of robberies from the dudes, but you gotta sometimes them dudes though, them local dudes, they be looking at you. They be looking at you like a meal, man, because a lot of people poor out there. You're an American. You an American out there with money. They know you got money. They feel away. You with their women. Don't be like Bossy Boss. 2, 3, 4, 5 women a day. You just in and out, running it up. They be feeling away. Who's this guy? Every time I turn around, he's walking in and out with a whole new chick and this and that, whatever. They be looking. But the good thing is, because that's their money, most of these places make sure they police really hold you down. They really keep the places safe, because they don't want nothing to happen to you, because that's their money. So it be some crazy situations. That makes the trip more lit, man. It's just, man, when I got put on a couple years ago, I said, where had this been all my life? I was mad that I got into it late. I was mad I got jumped into the game too late, man. I should have been in this game years ago. I didn't know shit about it. But when I got put on, man, like in a lot of things, when I get put on, I try to be the best at it. I got in the game late, but then I turned into Big Boss 23 in one trip, had my own travel groups. I just got into this.
You were like a travel group. You was like and so another thing that's crazy. I tell my guys too, man, watch out for these women too that's traveling, because like if you dating like I had to learn that a hard way too. Dating a woman that said, "Oh, I'm well traveled," and like a lot of times I didn't travel because I really hate sitting on planes all the time.
Yeah,
but I was fucking with a bitch, and she was in one of them Facebook traveling groups. They had like that big blue sign that say you should be here or whatever, like that shit. And a lot of them bitches be going out of town fucking like a motherfucker and come back like ain't shit happened, like they just traveling. So a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't know. The girl go on these whole trips with her homegirls to the DR and going to fucking Jamaica. Them bitches out there fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like
they fucking them niggas, man. I mean, say that. And so I finally realized that the cheat code they were trying to tell us a long time ago with the Angela Bassett movie. Stella got a groove back. They tried to tell us then. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, these hoes been on. These females been on it. So how dare them try to shame me? First of all, I'm grown.
No, they do. Like they out there buying dick.
Yeah.
Just like I want to be Mr. Shrew, like it's only black men is out here buying pussy or whatever. Like, no, these bitches out there going, they fucking they homegirls and shit too out there. When they get out, that's why I do like about going to like places like Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women
I know what you're
loose out of town.
I know what you're about to say.
I love it because they get loose out of town.
Mm-hmm.
They have no restraints. When they out of town, it's for free for all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
they're not around their family. They're not around their family and friends. They don't feel
shame. No shame in the game.
No judgment. No family and friends. Yeah. Exactly.
That's why. Now, one place I do want to go, like we talked about earlier, I do want to go to Mexico because I think that's probably what's going to break me in to this traveling shit. Mexico, because I'll have kind of the best of both worlds. I'll be out of the country, but there'll still be women that speak English. And women who travel from different states, I'm going to be able to meet Americans there that probably, you know what I'm saying, to be getting wild and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them speak English from what I heard too. You know what I'm saying? So that'll probably be my first, like, well, my second, because I went to the Bahamas. Bahamas was nice. I like the Bahamas. I had fried conch and a whole bunch of good foods and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mexico, I definitely got my eyes on Mexico.
Hold on. Vinny Hustle. Shout out to Vinny Hustle. Also from Oakland, Town Love. So this young brother right here, he's a trip. He's in one of my travel groups. I had him featured on my show because he's a young brother. I don't think he's quite 30. He might be 30. He's from Oakland, but now he lives full time in the DR. I think he's been.
Oh, he's from Oakland. He in the DR. He a pimp. I know. Y'all motherfuckers do out there in Oakland.
Hey, you hear that, Vinny Hustle? You hear that, Vinny? And listen to the name too. Vinny Hustle.
A fucking pimp. The motherfuckers in Oakland are not playing.
Hey,
like,
so funny you say that.
Y'all sell a bitch like how we sell weed or some shit like that.
Man, it's funny you say that because when I'm kind of cool on the DR, but the only reason I'm really gonna mess with the DR because he there, and the only thing I'm gonna say, he say, boss, I got you. You say, I know how you feel about DR, but trust me, when you come to DR, come fuck with me, I got you. I said, all right, Vinny Hustle. So we gonna leave it alone, man. We gonna leave it alone. Shout out to Vinny Hustle. Man, this shit crazy.
He got a stable.
Nah, man, this shit crazy, man. But yeah, man, I mean, tricking is life, man. So what you got against tricking, Jack? What you got against tricking, minister?
My whole thing is this, man. Like I say, this was the original message when I first came in this shit. I had a video called The 11 Commandments of the Game, and one of the first commandments, I believe, was thou shalt not tricketh on a bitch. So I be watching my old shit. I'm like, man, am I getting soft? Because I ain't going as hard as I used to go before we started doing live streams. So that's when I was like, man, we and my whole thing is, we go hard on hoes. I had that campaign, hard on hoes.
Okay. Good.
We had and my thing is that I don't like okay, what I broke down with tricking is giving bitches tangibles and trips.
Okay.
Paying rent and giving up resources. Investing in a bitch. That's the I. Giving her cash. And the K is taking care of her kids. So those principles right there is something that I've been standing firm on since I came in this shit. Now again, the manosphere has kind of watered down because they started adding a lot of different kind of guys in here. They start bringing in a lot of, you got married guys out here telling you how to date. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
that's kind of crazy. Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff that's just not adding up. Like, because when we first started, it was hardcore. We ain't giving these bitches shit. You're going to save your fucking money. You're going to go buy real estate. You're going to go buy stocks. Fuck these bitches. They all going. It's somebody they fucking for free. You know what I'm saying? Let that be you. That's how, you know what I'm saying, we was caring.
I'm not mad at that. But you know what? As you broke down the tricking acronym and every letter had something going along with it, I still, even though that went perfectly with tricking, you broke it down. In my mind, that computed in my mind as simping. Even though I know the T had the tangibles, and the R had the and the I get it, and I get it, tricking. But in my mind, that was simping. Because for me, tricking is this exchange of energy. All it is. Yeah. Let me get this off. Let me give you an issue so I can get back to doing what I need to do. I ain't trying to be in your face. I don't want you in my face. I don't want to spend time with you. I don't want to smell your breath. I don't want to smell your farts. I already smelled your pussy. I don't want to hear how your day was. None of that shit. I'm trying to be in the studio and make me some music. I'm trying to get back to editing videos. I'm trying to study. I need to get to my program, but I'm still a man. And I be having urges and shit in my lower extremities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I be getting urges. Boss be getting urges. And I got to do what I need to do. So let me pay you to get that off and I can get back to my program. So that's just how it is with me. But I get it. But I get it for other folks. You know, they have other definitions to the situation.
Now, like, another thing I was wondering is, like, are these women actually into it?
Now check this out. Yes and no. It depends. Everything, it depends. Now, to increase the yes, to increase the chance of probability of being into it is when you have a connection from maybe that pipeline and shit before you got there. Or when you take time to learn some of the language, at least a few words where you can chop it up. And or, like you say, having what? Game. Game. Game is the glue that holds all this shit together. If you have game, 9 times out of 10, guys say this bullshit, but they be capping. You're still gonna pay, but that price comes down. The time of service goes up. What you can do is more. All of that. So when you add game with the tricking, oh my goodness, you got like the best situation. but you know, guys like to cap, especially travel bro. I can say this. Travel, I haven't seen it for years in these groups. Guys, some of these travel bros be capping big time. They love to cap, especially in a group, because I guess it's like bragging and braggadocious. So, and every now and again, they get exposed through various different ways. It'd be the funniest shit when they get exposed, because a lot of times the chick they messing with, guess what? She's messing with other bros. They be having the messages in their phones and this and that. So it's not really hard for a brother to get caught up if he be lying on his dick, if he be lying. So the whole thing is pay it forward. We
now, how do you feel about these guys that are actually like getting in relationships with these women and like either living with them, trying to marry them or bring them back? Like, what is your take on it like that? Because I've been seeing that a lot too.
Yeah. So, you know, me and you are similar in a lot of ways. Our biggest thing is the tricking. Our biggest thing is the tricking. Yeah. That's where me and you, we just not gonna see on that one, man.
I can't get convinced. I'm gonna go out of town though. But
yeah. But I go hard. But
in the pussy out of town, I'll probably be the only nigga that fuck like 1 or 2 bitches, and it took me a good minute to talk.
Yeah, half your trip. Half your trip.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Half your trip spent on
kicking it with this bitch.
two chicks. And it's possible. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, but now on this side of the screen, on the left side, the right side of the screen, I go hard with tricking though. I go hard. None of these feeling, none of that shit, man. It is what it is. And we got guys who they start developing feelings and this and that. And I would say that if it's going to be genuine, again, using my own terminology, I can't knock the next man. If that's what you really want to do, if it's really going to be genuine. I mean, if a guy want to turn in, if you want to turn in your player card and pour all your everything in this one chick, but even then, I would just think, don't do that on a hoe bitch or a semi. Most guys are going to be smart enough not to do that on a ho-ho. They smart enough, but you got to understand, a lot of these chicks are chameleons. They're semis. You might meet them at a shopping mall working. She might work as a waitress, but she get down on the side, bro. And you think, and this happens so much. It happened already. It happened. You didn't wine and dine her. You've been sending her money. You've been dating her for 6-7 months, and she's a good girl. Somebody else in the group. Hey, anybody know this chick right here? Oh, shit. Man, me and the homies just tossed her up last night. Oh man! Oh, that's the chick that you were sending money to for 6 months. That's the chick, man. See, so that's what I'm saying, man. So my thing, unless you're gonna live out there, and some dudes do eventually, when they're older and they got their money together.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of retirement.
Exactly. If you're doing it like this, don't even put that on your mind frame. Why even trip like that? Bust it up. See, I'm hardcore over here when it comes to tricking, man.
Because I be wondering, like, I be seeing dudes do it, and then it's like your girls still don't speak no English like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what was the connection? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it had to be the paper or you getting her situated,
right?
Because these hoes go from eating rice on the floor somewhere to living in your nice little crib.
Yeah,
hell yeah, that bitch gonna serve. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, duh. Yeah, I mean, so the shit, man. It's like some niggas, I just said this in one of the groups. I'm in several groups. I said this the other day. Some niggas try to make this into something that it's not. Let it be what it is. Don't think you're gonna come after the fact with your magic wand and you're gonna whip it into something that it's not. The game don't work like that. The game is how it is. You know what I'm saying? And then, okay, fine. If you want to halfway be like that, then go all the way with it. Then make sure you over there 6 months out the year, and make sure you keeping your eyes on her. And you shouldn't even have to do that. Police are like that. make sure you there all the time and you committed and turn in your player card. Do it like that. Don't try to be on in both camps. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
You recommend the Airbnb or the actual resort?
Ooh, no, okay. We don't do resorts. So if that's the case, then I would say Airbnb. That's a big.
I don't, the hotel or have you?
Yeah, well, yeah. So, okay, I'm about to say that's a big point of contention. If you got trip, even within the travel community, we have different camps. I'm of the camp of the hotel, but a lot of guys, especially the newer guys, they like the Airbnbs. I get that, but my thing is this: in some of these countries, man, with the Airbnb, most of the time you don't have security. It's an apartment, and it's just all you rock out. Mm-hmm. Okay, you gonna rock out, and not only her, right? She can get on the phone and call her cousin, her brother to come through. And I like a hotel because the hotel has what? Security. A hotel has what? Cameras. A hotel has what? A front desk. What you say? You don't be. Sometimes guys don't be checking for ID. Even if you go to a hotel, even if you wasn't tripping, I don't know why you wouldn't be. That hotel is. They don't want no bullshit with the establishment. So the hotel is going to check her ID. And to make sure ain't no funny shit, the hotel, sometimes they keep her ID. She don't even, they smash on their own people, right? They smash on their own people. They nice to you because you're American, but they only they smash on each other. They'll keep her ID, and she knows she ain't going to get it. She tuck her tail. And then a lot of times before she leave, they'll either call your room or come knock on your door and say, can she leave now? That's the cool. I just love that shit. That's the coolest shit. Oh, okay. I say, yeah, she can go. They tap in and make sure you straight before they let her go. So that's at a hotel. Airbnb is all on you. But the trade-off is you have a nice little apartment. You know what I'm saying? You can really do what you want to do. So I'm a hotel dude, but a lot of guys are Airbnb. Sometimes you can get the best of both worlds. You can get an Airbnb that might have some little security dude out front. So that now you kind of winning with the best of both worlds. Get an Airbnb with a security dude.
And I hate to be out I got my own Airbnb and two niggas come on with a fucking scooter with some AKs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Riding around, little Juan and Hector.
Man,
Ernesto come through.
You just out there. She called her cousin and her brother. Her cousin and her brother. You at your little fly Airbnb. I get it, and it's fly. And when I be going out there, of course, I normally be going with the bros, so I be going over to they shit. They should be fly. I said, all right, well, I'm going back to my hotel. I got this link. She's supposed to be there in an hour. You know what I'm saying? I didn't negotiate a cool little price for the woo wop. Hey man, Bossy Boss be out there, man. I'll be out there busting it up. It's the funnest shit ever. It's the funnest shit ever. But with everything, you have to take. Nothing is 100% guaranteed. Nothing is 100% safe. You gotta you got to have your P's and Q's about everything you do, man. And to try to limit the bullshit, maximize your enjoyment and your fun, but try to limit the liabilities and the bullshit. And, we just do what we do, man.
So are you speaking about Brazil mainly or?
Funny. The whole time I was talking in my mind, I was thinking about DR. And I don't really care for DR like that. But DR is the one. Nowadays, Colombia. So you probably don't know this, but in Colombia, there's been a rash of robbings in Medellin, Colombia. In Colombia, it's normally 3 cities we rock with. Most people go to Medellin. A lot of people are starting to go to Cartagena. And then only a few go to Bogota. I love Bogota because Bogota is grimy and cheap. And I'm a cheap nigga. But most people don't want to mess with Bogota. So most people like to go to Medellin. Medellin, man, they are robbing people left and right. The girls are drugging them with scopamine. That scopamine knockout shit.
I heard about that shit.
Yeah, that shit's been an increase in Colombia the last few months in Medellin, Colombia. So in DR, thank God they not on that tip on the drugging shit. But in DR, with these chicks, they klepto. It's a trip. In DR, the chicks like to steal everything that's not tied down. In Colombia, they like to drug you. In Brazil, it's just mostly good, man. It's just mostly good in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Brazil is not perfect. I heard a story or two. I heard some girl tried to drug some guy in Brazil. I heard one story. I got pickpocketed in Brazil about a year ago. Walking down the street by the beach. I let these 2 chicks, it's my fault. I let these chicks grind on me. They was grinding on me. I was feeling on their booty. And I guess while I'm feeling on her booty while she grinding on me, I guess she went in my pockets. Next thing I know, I got. And I got for down there $300, bro. I had too much money on me. I had just re-upped. I had just re-up about 400 US for like 2,000 like Brazilian reals, and I had most of it. Stupid. I didn't need to have that much on me, but I had it in my travel wallet, and my travel wallet clips in my belt. I'm thinking I'm being trendy. Instead of having it tucked in my pants, I just had it flapping out. It was zipped up. By the time they walked away, my shit was unzipped. I looked in it like in DR. Where it should have been a thick wad, it was a thin wad. I said, oh shit, they got me. Fucking bitches, bitch asshole. But that's my fault. I let him twerk on me. That twerk cost me down there like $300. So, you know what I'm saying? When you go out there, you got to keep your head on the swivel. And that was dumb. That was dumb for me to do that. And I know better than that. I've been traveling for years. So little shit like that. You know, I haven't had no gun put in my face, thank God. I haven't been drugged. Woke up like the next day all drugged. A cell phone gone.
Yeah, I would hate for that to happen, man. Like, nigga, that's a scary feeling.
Man.
Out of the country too.
Yeah, some dudes they get to the point where not only that, so your cell phone gone, your laptop you brought it, most of your shit gone, and your credit cards and all the shit, and then when you use somebody else's phone and you go online, your shit they didn't hit your bank account. Money's going out your bank account. They done ran shit up on your credit. I was like, wow. On the credit, you got to cut that off. Yeah. It could be some horror stories with the bullshit too.
Yeah. And that's, like I say, that's what we've been talking about. We giving all angles of the conversation, you know what I'm saying? From, you know what I'm saying, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah, definitely. I'll be like that on my channel anyway, because I don't want to send no soldier into harm's way. And a lot of times I say, just because I do something don't mean you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do, and I take my lump, I take my lumps, I take my chances. Now, a lot of times you want to go in and pre-strategize so you can limit the bullshit, but something always can pop off and happen. But just because I do it don't mean you need to do it. But at the same time, I'm also like against this like dick police and shit. You can't tell me what not to do. If you don't do it, that's fine for you. You can't dictate what I do. I'm grown.
Oh yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying.
I'm 50 years old.
That's why I'm glad we actually had a conversation, because people got to start understanding that, you know what I mean? Like, everybody ain't gonna agree with everybody, and take this shit with a grain of salt, because again, like I told you when I reached out to you, I'm like, bro, I'm a comedian, bro. Like I'm a crank on everybody. I can't just keep cooking single moms every day. I mean, some of these old niggas with church socks and shorts on, you know what I'm saying, gotta catch it too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The niggas with the suspenders on, they gotta catch it too.
And we can't be so sensitive. We can't be so sensitive as men. You know what I'm saying too. So that is right. And you know. So shout out to TZTV $4.99. Get it how you live, fam. Salute, boss man. Oh, I'm just real with my shit. Ain't no shame on my game. Ain't no motherfucking shame. I tell it. I'm the one that tell it on YouTube. What you say? I snitch on myself. I'm the one that tell it. I do what the fuck I do.
Audience, man, like I've done it all. I've been through a lot of shit. I've simped, so they don't got to simp no more. I tell a story. And I just want to give guys the strategy so they can win, the winning strategy. Because at the end of the day, I ain't mad. However you get your pussy, as long as it's straight, illegal, at least you're getting pussy. Hey, but we got to understand too, man, that we got, as men, we got to protect our assets. We got to protect our legacy, and we got to make sure we thinking worst case scenario on everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if we start thinking like that, you know what I'm saying, niggas can move however they want to move.
Yeah.
But as long as we not getting caught up in it, and it doesn't become a situation where you're taking a loss, a huge loss, and your family's taking a loss, or it's fucking up your situation, you losing jobs, you losing money. Like, we talk about all that. Like, I had a guy I used to work with when I used to work in corporate. This guy used to be making like $200,000 a year, man. And all he did was every day at work sexually harass all the bad bitches.
Right. You told me that. You said that in the stream. Yeah.
And that's all this nigga did. And he wouldn't even take me under his wing and like help me advance the way he was, because I was trying to get to his level. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that he would help me. because a lot of the bitches at the job liked me or whatever like that. He didn't like that, but he would like be overly aggressive, saying all types of shit, like not promoting these women, not, you know what I'm saying, putting them in real compromised situations. And all he had on his record was like nonstop sexual harassment write-ups. And where he lives in Chicago, it's like a place called Hoffman Estates. It's like I don't want to say like Beverly Hills. Let's say like Baldwin Hills of Chicago. It's like big dumbass houses. This dude stays out there. You got daughters in private school, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a wife, and you do all this fucking sucker ass shit, trying to, you know what I'm saying, chase sex all day, sex. And now you lost your job. Now you lost your livelihood. Now you got to start all the way over. I mean, you was rubbing shoulders with some real serious, you know what I'm saying, some big wigs. You know what I'm saying? $200,000 a year job is nothing to, like, you know what I'm saying, to dismiss like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's life changing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the type of money that you got expendable income to go and invest in all types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for you to risk that just chasing some bitches, you know what I'm saying, it's a disservice.
He should have had a passport. That's what he should have did.
Probably. You know what I'm saying? And again, like, it affects a lot of brothers' future. So I just take the real stories that I've seen of people just losing their livelihood, losing everything, trying to chase pussy, and I just try to apply it to the real world and try to give brothers, you know what I'm saying, examples to learn from, so that we can all grow and be better. Because at the end of the day, I do this because I want to see the men win. These bitches been winning for a long goddamn time. They've been frying our ass, talking about us like a dog and all this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I give my advice, it's tailor-made for you to win. Trust and believe. I'm not telling anybody nothing wrong to where it's going to harm you. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm glad we got to have this conversation so I can kind of clear the air with that, because a lot of people think that I don't like you because you travel, like, or you got a pass. Like, no. We had a conversation about sex tourism. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And we just broke down a documentary. Certain people kept pushing this narrative because I don't even think you've seen that original video. You probably heard of me speaking about this, but haven't seen the actual video that sparked all of this.
Maybe not.
You know what I'm saying?
What I saw when you was on, shout out to the Guapo, you was on
Guapo.
You just spoke on it, and that one little clip you said, I ain't gonna lie, it triggered me, Minister. It triggered me. He said, "Don't act like you guys ain't going down there to buy 50." I said, "What? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on." Big boss guy heat for Minister Jeff. I had 800 subscribers, and my little 800 subscribers, I'm gonna make a video against Jeff who got 45K. I don't care. Hell no. And so that's what it was. But afterwards, like you say, you were saying that you was just speaking on a documentary. You got a trip. I came into the game late, and when I came into the game, guys had already told me or warned me about Minister Jap. Like, look, this guy don't like us. He's against us. So I was getting bad information. I get bad intel. I had that already.
I'm not against the person. Only thing I don't agree with is buying pussy. I can't be convinced. I'm sorry. Okay. And that's just gonna be me. I'm gonna have to stand. I'll stand firm on that. But I don't personally have any problems with these people. You don't see me taking their videos and breaking them down, and I'm not worried about it. Like, I'm not invested in it like that. You know what I'm saying? I went and got my passport because they thought I couldn't get one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I thought that too. That was the narrative. They say,
and I got the
what do you don't like about us?
And I got the little card too, the pink card. Yeah, I got that one too. Yeah. So good. I went all out.
There you
know what I'm saying? I even did a live stream when I went to the post office and bought the motherfucker and signed off on the paperwork.
I didn't see that one. I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? We just
shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Minister Jab got a passport, man.
Yeah, god damn, give me some credit. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
bro, I gotta get out of here, big dog, man. I appreciate you having me on. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta do it again. We gotta do it again, man.
Just, you know, you got my email, you got my math too. So just reach out to me, man. We put something together. Probably bring you on a panel or something. Bring you on my show. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying.
I can really get roasted. I can get roasted in front of 50,000 people. Oh, that's that trick you was talking about. Yeah. That's all right. I'm built for it.
It's all good, man.
I'm saying, big balls, I'll bust it up.
Hey, bro, but I appreciate you having me on, big dog. Much love to you, family.
You too. Thank you,
all right,
Minister Jack, for coming on. Thank you, sir.
Peace.
You have a blessed one. Peace. That's what it was. He came on, a man of his word. I don't know. It was looking iffy in the beginning, man. It was looking iffy. And we got to 20-some minutes and with no minister, but then the minister, true to his word, the minister Jap pulled up. And that's what it is. So if you missed any of this, go back. Now I guess I don't have to change the thumbnail and the title, because if the minister never pulled up, man, our show was going to be a whole different thumbnail. It'd have been a different title, and the video would be the video, but it wouldn't be no. But now, since he pulled up and we basically had our video, it is what it is, and it's going to be the first of many. So again, thank you, Minister Jack, pulling up. And like he said, he reached out to me first. I didn't even reach out to him. He reached out to me, and so, you know, that's what started it. And then shout out to Love Entertainment. Love Entertainment basically set this all up. So shout out to Love Entertainment and shout out to Minister Jack. That being said, like Love Entertainment said, we have some other stuff. I wish I could say, but one thing, you know, shit, almost like today, right? You kind of want to just make sure before you say it. So definitely keep your eyes on this channel. We got a lot of other stuff coming. I'm out here working. But that being the case, on that note, about 5 o'clock, huh? So I'm gonna do my Friday night tap in. Technically, I could go a little earlier because I didn't even program it in the what's the name yet. It's 5 o'clock. We gonna keep it the regular time, man. So people who come back, you come back. If you don't, you don't. You know, my Friday night tap ins are normally 9 o'clock p.m. It's a later show. It's the evening show. It's 9 o'clock my Cali time and 12 midnight New York. But you know, we rock out, man. We rock out. Sometimes I fluctuate. I'll move it 2 hours up instead of 9. I move it to 7. I kind of could do that, but nah. I'm something telling me, because the last time I did that shit, and y'all know the last time, because I had 3 lives in one day. Shout out to Club Fillers, man. I was on Club Fillers channel early in the morning. Then we had an afternoon one like this. He came to my channel. Then on my Friday night tap, it was a Friday, on my Friday night tapping, instead of going at 9, I thought I was doing something. I moved it to 7. Man, as y'all know, Big Boss fell asleep. I fell asleep on my own goddamn live, man. Shit, I'm only human, man. I'm only human. So shit. But thank God I had the camera off. Y'all didn't see it. All y'all saw was this. Yeah, and I woke up and I saw in the chat, everybody said, "Oh, Big Boss snoring." I said, "Damn." The video's still up. Y'all have to find it though. The ones that know, you know. The video's still up though, so nah, we ain't gonna do that. Yeah, I'm going to go live tonight, do my regular Friday night tap in, and on the tap in, that's when I drop it, and you guys can come up, you guys can chop it up with the boss. It'll be great. We can continue this then, like all you people that have something to say, you can come up on the tap in. I drop the link, and then we can have a conversation, talk about it. And of course, tomorrow on Saturday, on my Saturday Night Live, I will have Jordan. Jordan will be on here, and Jordan will finish that crazy story he was telling us when he was on a couple weeks ago when his internet messed up. We had to cut the stream, well, at least on his part. I kept it going, but his video had to end his video because his wife, he was still in Africa, and where he's at in Africa, the Wi-Fi wasn't that good. But he's back in the States now. He touched down, and he's gonna finish that story, and he's gonna give us a complete wrap-up of his 2-3 months in Africa when he was in Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda. He's gonna give us a full wrap-up tomorrow night, my Saturday Night Live. So it is what it is. We doing big shit. That being said, man, I'm about to end this. Thank you guys for coming out, messing with the bossy boss. I appreciate you. OG, my co-pilot. Yeah, man, if you still up, man, make sure you tap in tonight. Damn good show, boss. That's what's up. Thank you guys for coming out. Real talk, big boss. Dang, I ain't got my speaker on. What the hell? That's why this shit sound like that. Hell no, we can't go out like that. We can't go out like that. We can't go out like that. What the hell? Yep. So, what we got? It's always that. But I'm just running this out. I just want this. I'm funny like that. I want this meter just to say like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. When I post it, I'll be hating that when I go back and look at my stream. Look at my what's the name, and it'd be like 1:49 and that's shit. I should have just kept it going. So now I'm gonna have a filler, and then it'd be some shit where it's a few second delay. So even when I end the stream, whatever time it says when I end the stream, by the time it process, I'm just telling y'all, and it uploads on YouTube, YouTube might take a few seconds away. So I never really can get it right anyway, because even when I end the process, it's always at least a 10 or 15 second what's the name? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But that's what it is. OG said, hell yeah, I'm in. All right. Well, get some rest, take a nap. I'm gonna get something to eat. Hey, I don't know if we're gonna do this tonight. Shit. After the what's the name tonight, make a burrito truck run. Make a burrito truck run and drive down by the host show. So if I do that, if I put it out there, I expect engagement. Last time I didn't get enough engagement. I said, all I needed was 10 people to type ones. I said, if I get 10 people to type ones, I'm gonna do it. Only about 3 people did it. So y'all must not have wanted to see boss. Stay on the stream. Well, switch the stream to my phone. Leave OG Bobby Johnson in charge of the stream, or T-Love, and see me drive down to the truck in East Oakland, all the shit that be happening, and then drive down the stroll. I might do that tonight. I might not. I might wait till tomorrow night. If I do it, and if I ask you guys to type one, I need you guys to type one. Need you guys to listen, or not. It is what it is. Big boss. Again, thank you, Minister Jap, for coming on. And I'm about to end this segment, and it's 5 o'clock, and in 4 hours I will be going live again. So shit, I gotta make a thumbnail. Well, I got the thumbnail. I forgot. I got a saucy thumbnail too. I think you guys gonna like this thumbnail. This thumbnail is saucy. But I gotta program it in. So it is what it is. We 202. They can't handle me like this. So that's what it is. Real talk. Big boss. Peace.